This is for a very special man, and I'm not going to get too complimentary because he probably wouldn't like that. He'd come up here and tackle me.
It was 1986 when John Sayles and I were driving down to West Virginia to make Matewan, and David and some other wonderful actors were going to join us, but we didn't know who was going to be the cinematographer. We got down to the Econo Lodge where we were staying in Beckley, West Virginia, and I spent a night out of fortune. And we made the phone call to California, and when we got back from a location scout, Betty, the woman at the desk, said to me, "You got a phone call from a guy named Haskell Wexler." And he said, "You just tell that John Sayles whatever he wants, the answer's yes."
The deal Haskell always gets is we have to shoot every minute of our shooting day something. So he's got to figure out what can we shoot that won't look like shit in the light as it is. And I think the other thing is he brings to that an openness despite having shot with huge budgets. You know, it's just a joy to work with somebody who you know, can help you plan how to do the best movie you can, get the most bang for your buck on little money and little time, and also somebody who's a technician, a great technician, who reads the script, and his questions are mostly about what it means. Anyway, Haskell Wexler. Haskell, come out and say something inspirational. And I think they're going to give him a couple lenses or something for this award.
I didn't expect all this. I thought that I was going to get an award, and then John plus Maggie plus David and all this stuff. I'm very serious because I think that storytelling is what determines our culture, particularly nowadays. And that's one of the reasons I'm so pleased to have worked with John, because he was telling stories which illuminated the human condition, gave us views about life that you don't ordinarily get in feature films. And I also think that now so much of what we get visually and information is deceit, is untruth. It's based on distortions of history, distortions of what issues are important to the American people. And when I heard references to the political campaign, to Barack Obama, I think that we, as communicators, as artists, we have a responsibility to work from some ethic, to go around the language and the definitions of the words that were fed normally in our media and in our feature films too. And that means I think that it was Orwell that said, in the time of deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. And I think that what the Woodstock Film Festival stood for more than girls walking around without bras, or guys smoking grass. It also was talking about revolutionary words at that time, about peace and love, and some some idea of a generation that had some idea of what humanity should strive for. And that's probably the main reason that when Mira asked me to come to this festival, to be able to say to fellow artists and all of it is to get out there and use your art to express good human things and denounce and expose all the lies and deceptions that have become part of our life. I'm here to give the Cinematography Award, and I'm really happy that my friend and fellow cinematographer, is that right, for the gender? But anyway,
yeah, it's changing quickly, Haskell. Move over.
Yeah, she's a great shooter, and I appreciate that Woodstock picked her to introduce me to tell you. Let's see. The winner of the Haskell Wexler Award for Best Cinematography receives $15,000 worth of film camera equipment from Panavision Incorporated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that mean they own it?
Well, whatever they get, which represents the terrific work they did. And this is a picture, it's called At the Edge of the World, where there are... oh, good. I'm glad a lot of you saw it and appreciated the look of it and the intent of the documentary being so dramatic and on such a good cause, mostly shot in the Antarctic. Any of you terrific cinematographers up here or anyone representing?
Anybody come up and receive your award? Yay!
Coming up, I want you to meet them.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
I'm not one of the 7. I just really wanted to meet Haskell Wexler. Did you give out jobs? In a minute. It's a great honor. This is Tim Gorski. He is one of the cinematographers. And on behalf of the other 6 who risked their lives, it's going to be an amazing surprise for them. So Tim is here, and I'll accept the other 6.
Oh, yes. This is good.
Thanks, all.